There's a silence that lingers in the north, where the snow doesn't fall but remembers. Some say it's the wind, others the earth, but I've heard the whisper of something older, something watching. The Raven's Roost is not a place, but a memory, a name carved into the bones of the land, whispered in the wind that carries the weight of what was lost. It was a gathering place once, where stories were exchanged and souls were bound by the silence between the words. Now, it's just a shadow of what it was. To speak of the roost is to speak of the end of something beautiful. A place where laughter once echoed, now silent, waiting for the next soul to listen. The roost is a place of mourning, of remembrance. A place where the past lingers in the air, heavy and unrelenting, like the weight of a forgotten promise. We come here not to find answers, but to feel the absence, to know that some stories are not meant to be told, only carried, like a raven's cry through the empty sky. You think you know what it means to lose something, but the raven's loss is not just a memory. It's a wound that never heals, a shadow that follows you through every sunrise and every silence. They say the raven never forgets, but what if forgetting is the only way to survive? What if the past is too much to bear, and the only thing left is to carry it, even when it breaks you? We don't know what they lost, but we can see the way they look at the world, like it's not the same world they once knew. Like every sky is a reminder of something they can't go back to. Sometimes the greatest tragedy is not what you lose, but what you become in its wake. A creature that once soared now only flaps, trying to keep the weight of the past from pulling it under. And that's why you should secretly care. Because in their silence, you hear the echo of your own grief. In their flight, you see the shadow of your own unspoken pain. They are not just birds. They are the keepers of the things we cannot say. We begin with the first skyward cry, a lone raven piercing the dawn, its shadow cast across the frozen tundra, a whisper of ancient sorrow. This is where the legend began, in silence and in stone. The first settlers came with nothing but hope and the weight of the past. They built their homes close to the cliffs, as if to hear the wind carry their names. But the sky was not kind. A great storm came, not of wind or snow, but of memory. The sky turned black, and the ravens did not fly. They gathered in the sky, silent and watchful, as if mourning something long lost. The last raven fell that night, its cry echoing across the land like a final word. The village was abandoned, and the sky remained empty, save for the bones of the legend still carried in the wind. Centuries passed, and the story was told in whispers in the eyes of those who still believed the sky watched. But the ravens had flown away, and with them, the last echo of their sorrow. Today, the ravens are gone, but their legend lives. It lives in the silence between the storms, in the weight of the sky, and in the unspoken truth that some stories are never meant to be told. The raven is not just a bird. It's a shadow of the world, a whisper from the past, a memory that won't let go. In the northern sky, where the cold is sharp and the silence is heavy, the raven is a messenger. But it doesn't bring hope. It brings warnings. When the raven cries, the wind stops. When it flies, the sky mourns. It's not a bird. It's a story that never ends. So if you see a raven in the northern sky, don't look away. It's not just a bird. It's a memory. And memories don't forget. The first step is to gather the bones. Not just any bones, but those that have long since lost their names, their purpose, their meaning. They are gathered in silence, in the places where the light does not reach. Each bone is placed with reverence, not as a tool, but as a memory. They are arranged in a circle, not to mark a place, but to hold the weight of what has come before. As the earth settles around them, the air grows still. A hush falls over the land, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for the first note to be sung. In this moment, the bones are not forgotten. They are remembered, not as relics, but as the foundation upon which the next story will be built. The mechanism begins with the wind. A hollow howl, deep and unrelenting, hums through the bones of the tower, stirring the first breath of the raven's call. Inside, gears of iron and bone grind against one another, their teeth locked in a silent ancient pact. Each turn echoes the weight of generations lost. When the wind is right, the lever shifts and the first note is sung. A low, mournful hum that ripples through the stone and into the sky. The song builds, a chorus of voices from the dead, rising and falling like the tide. It is not a song, but a warning, a lament, a dirge for the lost. And when the song is done, the tower falls silent once more. The wind dies, the raven returns, and the world remembers, for a moment, that we were never alone. The twist is not in the storm, but in the silence that follows. When the ravens fall, the sky does not weep. It holds its breath. The people below wait, not for the storm to pass, but for the sky to speak. And when it does, it is not with thunder, but with the absence of sound. The twist is that the ravens do not fall. They vanish. Their bodies are never found, their cries never heard. Only the silence remains. And so, the legend lives not in the storm, but in the quiet that follows, in the stillness that people remember, in the silence they believe. The twist is not in the raven's flight, but in the truth it leaves behind. A truth that lingers, not in sound, but in the absence of it. We look up, and the sky is not empty. It hums with the quiet pulse of something ancient, something that once roosted in the clouds and now lives only in memory. The raven is not a myth. It is a creature of biology, of evolutionary patience, of silent wings that cut through the cold and the dark with a purpose that we cannot fully know. They are not just birds. They are survivors, encoded with instinct and intellect, carrying the weight of history in their silent flight through the northern skies. And yet, even as they soar, they are bound by the same laws that govern all life. Gravity, time, and the slow unraveling of the world we once believed was eternal. The science of the raven is not just about wings or flight. It is about presence, about the weight of a shadow, about the silence that speaks louder than any cry. We are the echoes of the sky, the weight of the storm, the silence after the thunder. We carry the stories of those who came before, and we are the last to remember them. The raven is not just a bird. It is a symbol, a mirror, a whisper in the dark. It speaks not in words, but in the weight of the silence it leaves behind. We are the keepers of these stories, not because we understand them, but because we remember. We are the last to tell them and the first to forget. The sky remembers what we cannot. It holds the weight of every raven that has ever flown, every story that has ever been told. And in its silence, it waits for us to listen. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.